then leave, and on the back, no more violence. One school, one community, and one county at a time.
Now, Prince George's County Police are still investigating exactly what led to all of this. The suspect is looking at a felony charge for first-degree assault. Coming up on News 4 at 6, one parent tells us that she is very concerned about knives in and around schools. We'll show you video explaining why. Reporting live in Temple Hills, I'm Tracy Wilkins. Back to you all in the studio.
All right, Tracy, thank you. Community and faith leaders are drawing attention now to the number of missing girls in the district. There are more than a dozen unsolved cases in Washington. Take a look at this interactive map we've got on our NBC Washington app right now. It shows where the teens were last seen and their pictures. News 4's Darcy Spencer joins us live from Northwest D.C. Darcy?
Well, Jim, police are telling us that it does not appear that there's any increase in the number of missing kids, and there's no sign that this is involving sex trafficking. But those community and faith leaders told us today that they are not convinced.
We are gravely concerned about the alarming number of girls that have gone missing in the District of Columbia.
Members of the community, faith groups, even children joined together to express concern about the number of missing teenage girls in the district.
10 missing girls over a short period of time should have sounded an alarm that should still be ringing in our ears.
And many here worry that teens out on their own could fall victim to sex trafficking.
Sex trafficking is a form of modern day slavery. And it seems as though here in the 21st century, we ought not still be talking about any form of slavery.
Just today, another girl, 15-year-old Kiara Edwards, was reported missing from Northeast D.C. D.C. police addressed the issue last week, saying there was not an increase in cases, but that they were being publicized more through social media.
We have no indication to believe that young girls in the district are being preyed upon by human traffickers in large numbers.
Right now, the numbers don't suggest that we're having that type of problem in Washington, D.C., but I think we have to remain ever vigilant to make sure that that doesn't happen here in D.C.
But activists say they were not comforted by those words. They want to know more about the cases and what's happening to the girls while they're away from home.
And when we say that 10 girls missing in a week or 10 days is the normal, then I suggest District of Columbia, Maryland, Virginia, the DMV, that we need to find a new normal.
Coming up on News 4 at 6, what role social media and websites could be playing in some of these disappearances and what parents can do to protect their kids. Jim, back to you.
All right, Darcy, thanks so much. First, for a traffic alert for you this evening, look for traffic disruptions at Canal Road and Foxhall Road Northwest in the coming weeks. D.C. water crews will be replacing a valve. Now, eastbound lanes of Canal and Foxhall will be closed from 7 in the evening to 5 a.m. starting April 3rd and going into the end of May. Traffic will be detoured and delays are expected. Expect to see warning signs about that upcoming construction.
He was known as the Kansas Comet during a thrilling 6-year career with the Chicago Bears. But now, Gale Sayers may be dealing with a tragic consequence of playing the game he loved. Relatives of the Hall of Fame running back are publicly revealing that Sayers has dementia. His wife, Artie, tells the Kansas City Star he was diagnosed 4 years ago, and she blames his football career. Sayers played for the Bears from 1965 to 1971. He made the Pro Bowl 4 times, once scored 6 touchdowns in 1 game. Relatives say he is losing touch with those achievements. Sayers is one of thousands of former players involved in a class action suit over concussions in the NFL. The former players are alleging that the league covered up what it knew about the long-term health effects of repeated head injuries. Those include degenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, dementia, CTE, chronic traumatic encephalopathy. The league did settle that lawsuit for $1 billion. Almost 10,000 retired players have registered to receive payouts.
A new lawsuit filed in that dispute over a controversial painting that was removed from the halls of the Capitol.